broadcast booth this weekend. Your race reports will be brought to you by LiveRC. We'll have our pit lane cam brought to you by Hobby Wing, our track cam from Team Associated. Of course, we'll have our speed trap set up by MyLabs, instant replays from amainhobbies.com, and our track map from Live Time as we're getting set here for heat number 10 of our buggy class. These drivers taking the track here in this one. We'll see if any of these drivers can top that time set by Serpents. Billy Easton. We got Mark Sousa on the track, Mike Bellotti, Chris Maghakian, Alan Krier, John Bertelsen, Dillon Caldwell, Ricardo Jordao, Bradley Rippee, Austin Wick, Tony Brown, Rob Allen, and Johnny Drakeford. So Dillon Caldwell, the X-Ray driver, coming from St. Louis, Missouri. I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, Caldwell 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, was the 16 and under class Roarnat winner in the 16 under main. So he'll be one to watch out for, the X-Ray driver. Of course, Mark Sousa, another one to watch out for, Mike Bellotti. As these drivers making their way around here, we'll let them all get a few laps in. We'll see how this one shakes out. Time to beat right now, Billy Easton, a 140.613. I think the fastest laps we've seen so far, if I'm not mistaken, going to be right in the 33-second lap range. We'll see if any of these drivers got anything to top that. As they're working their way around here, it looks like we are looking at Dillon Caldwell, the yellow and blue. That's Dillon. As they work their way back around here. 3 laps into this one early on. Austin Wick comes around with a 148 flat, leading the way. Several of these other drivers here making their way around. We'll see when they click off their 3rd lap here. Austin Wick working his way. There's your leader right there in the yellow buggy. Working his way back through the infield right now. Up and over the infield, triple he goes. Wick going to be leading the way. Dillon Caldwell in that number 2 spot. Caldwell early on sets the early fast lap, single fastest lap of 34.3. Here comes Wick down the front stretch of 36.1, and as you can see, Wick working his way into a bit of lap traffic here in this one. Dillon Caldwell in 2nd. And now Mike Bellotti takes over the lead here. 148 flat. They're 8 seconds off the time of Billy Easton. Still a lot of racing left to go, though. 305 down, 355 left to go. As they're making their way back around here, it looks like Austin Wick dropping back to the number 3 spot as Dillon Caldwell, the X-Ray driver out of St. Louis, Missouri, taking over the lead here. This one sets a new fast lap of a 34.3. Top 3 combined time right now for Caldwell, 143.7. That would have him 15th overall for the round. As Caldwell trying to make his way back around here. Austin Wick in the number 2 spot, Bellotti in the 3 spot, Rob Allen in the 4. Maghakian in the number 5 spot, Sousa, Bertelsen, Rippee, Drakeford, Krier, Brown, and Jordao. So Dillon Caldwell out front, 143.7, 15th overall right now. Austin Wick in 2nd with a 146.2. So 3 seconds is less than 3 seconds is all that separates those 2 drivers. However, that makes the difference. Caldwell sitting 15th overall for the seeding round right now. Austin Wick 32nd. So that is how close the racing is going to be here this weekend at Southside RC Raceway. As you can see, a couple drivers having some troubles there. There you're looking at Mark Sousa as he works his way onto the left-hand side of the track. Sousa's dropped back to the number 7 spot. Here comes Caldwell. Caldwell working his way onto the left-hand side now. In the blue, yellow, and white. The X-Ray driver out of St. Louis. And Mark Sousa clicks off a 33.6 last time by, single fastest lap. As they make their way back around here, 2:15 left to go in this one. Caldwell, Wick, Bellotti, Allen, Maghakian, Chris in. It's going to be a long weekend. Bradley Rippee in the number 6 spot. Mark Sousa in the 7th spot. Bertelsen in the 8th spot. Drakeford in the 9. Krier, Brown, and Jordao. Minute 55 left to go. Single fastest lap still. Mark Sousa with 33.6. So right now Caldwell looking at a top 15 run. Again, I'll have to look back. That was at, I believe that was at Thornhill when Caldwell won the 16 and under a main, I believe it was. And just I say that, Mark Sousa, he was sitting 7th. Mark Sousa comes out of nowhere that time by with a 34.3, moves himself to the front with a 142.1. That is a top 5 run right now for Mark Sousa. So Sousa laying it down here in this one. Single fastest lap, a 33.6 for Mark. Minute 10 left to go here in this one as we are heat number 10 of 14 for our buggy class. After that, we'll head into 15 through 25, which will be our truck class. 2 rounds of seating today. This is round number 1 on the track right now. Of course, our LiveRC broadcast brought to you by our title sponsor this weekend, Pro Line Racing. It's Sousa, Caldwell, and Wick, your top 3. Bellotti in 4th. Rob Allen, the number 5 spot. 45 seconds to go for Mark Sousa. 142.1. He is sitting in the number 5 spot overall here in this one. Dillon Caldwell looking for a 14th overall for the round with several heats left to go. Austin Wick looking for 32nd for the round here in this one. So quite a gap between our top 3 in this heat. .15 seconds left to go on that master clock for these drivers. Looks like we are finished up here in this one. I think Sousa's going to take it here in this one, and he's got it, looks like. 141.9. Caldwell still to finish here in this one. Caldwell going to be sitting in 2nd. As he comes around, 143.6. So Sousa going to take this one. A top 5 run for Mark Sousa. Putting himself 5th overall just behind J.R. Mitch there for the 141.9 that time by Caldwell. 143.6. He takes 14th overall. Austin Wick with 29th overall, a 146.008.